Hello my friends, happy Sunday, welcome back to my channel. Today we're having a coffee chat about something that I guess is slightly controversial because what I see on the internet are like how to dress Scandi. But honestly, as a Scandi, I want to tell you why Scandinavian style is not all it's hyped up to be. So cheers, let's have a coffee chat about it. My first point on this list, my friends, why Scandinavian style is not all it's hyped up to be, is that it's so trend sensitive, which is literally my least favorite thing about Scandinavian style. Because if it's that trend sensitive, then what is actually Scandinavian style? Let's make up a scenario. We walk through Stockholm, you and I. A week before, everyone is dressing as they normally would. We start hearing that Y2K fashion is on trend. Give the Swedish girlies a week. They don't need more than a week. They literally need a week and they will start dressing like it is literally the early 2000s. We will see girlies walking down the street, first off in low-rise jeans. They will be wearing the trendy diesel bag. They will be wearing like the baggiest sweatshirt of life. Their boyfriend will have a skateboard. It will look like it's actually early 2000s. And that is what happens with every trend in Scandinavia. Scandinavia loves a trend. Scandi girlies adore being on trend and everything is super trend sensitive. And my friends, this does not only go for fashion, this also goes for like home interior. For example, you look at buying a home, you see a fabulous house, it has a newly renovated kitchen, the interior is on point, everything is minimal, everything is like styled to a T. What happens? I mean, literally someone buys that house and the first thing they do is to rip out the entire kitchen, put in a new one, even though that kitchen that was in the house that you looked at was literally 3 months old and it was fully functional. No, the Scandis want, first off, they want it to be on trend. Secondly, they want to put their own twist on everything. And you cannot be seen in a house with someone else's kitchen. Like, what is that? And you cannot be seen in an outfit twice. You need to be on trend and you need to have something new at all times. Which is exactly my second point. If you don't have something new at all times, then you are stale. Like if you give a compliment to a Swedish girlie, if you're like, oh, look at that blazer, it's so cute. The most likely scenario is that she will tell you, thank you, it's new, I bought it last week. Which is so typical for Scandinavia. One, the trend sensitiveness, and two, if you don't wear something new, then what are you doing? Honestly, this is literally my pet peeve of Scandinavian style. If we always have something new and if we always need to be on trend, we don't spend enough time with our own wardrobe. We don't even know what is our personal style. Like, please, can we take a step back and think, what is my personal style? Do I enjoy wearing Y2K things? Or do I enjoy wearing boho chic? Or do I enjoy wearing patent leather or metallics? Like, just because it's on trend and Harper's Bazaar is writing about it, we don't actually need to buy it. We can appreciate it from afar. Please and thank you. And like, I get it, like I have been living in Sweden my entire life, so I see the Scandi fashion. This is not just a Y2K stuff, literally. If I look back at my 15-year-old self, I was also that girly. I was literally buying fast fashion garments on the weekly. Like literally, me and my friends, our favorite pastime was going through the city center shopping fast fashion. Until literally my parents sat me down and they're like, Amanda, you can't buy new clothes every week. It's not sustainable. It's better that you buy high quality garments and you keep them for a long time and don't buy things that you literally wear once and then you don't want to wear it again. And I was literally like,
but I can be seen in the same outfit several times. That's not cute.
And since my parents had that chat with me saying that it's basically distasteful to buy that many fast fashion garments with what was essentially their money, that kind of made me think about it. And honestly, I did stop buying that many fast fashion items. Sure, I still bought fast fashion because I didn't really understand the concept of investing in high quality garments and I didn't really know like stitching and I didn't understand fabric composition and stuff, but that took a few years, then I understood that as well. But now I can say that I'm thankful that I followed my parents' advice and stopped buying that much fast fashion stuff. Because if I did continue to buy fast fashion, then likely my wardrobe would not be what it is today. With so many like high quality garments, with stuff that I literally wear on repeat all the time. And I adore wearing it on repeat because it's those nice items that I've had for forever. They look great, they feel great, they make me feel my best. They literally allow me to live my best life, and for that I'm thankful. So sometimes do listen to your parents is the key takeaway. The next point is every Swede's favorite saying, when in doubt, wear black. Literally. Like if you walk the streets of a Scandi town in winter, likely all you will see are black coats with black boots. I do enjoy a black boot because literally in Scandinavia or in cold countries in general, like when it starts snowing and the snow gets a little bit like mixed with the sand and stuff, like a black boot is helpful because it doesn't show the kind of grubbiness of the slushy snow with the sand and stuff. So the black boot I understand, but honestly wearing an all black look all the time, like can't we do better? Like the Swedes, they don't spend time thinking about what color looks good on me, they just like wear black. They don't think about it. It's just like ingrained in our society. But I am thinking this, my friends. Isn't Scandinavia and cold weather countries, isn't it like gray, rainy, and dark enough? Do we have to look as gray, rainy, sad, and dark as the environment? Like literally, if you take a photo in Scandinavia in the winter, like it's literally black and white. You don't have to use a filter. It's literally just dark, gray, black, white, boring. Can't we just bring in some sort of color into our winter moods, please? Honestly, like even if I wear like a gray or like a camel colored coat, like I stand out like a sore thumb because everyone is wearing a black coat. Everyone is wearing an all black outfit at all times. And I think it's kind of boring. Don't sue me, but isn't black kind of stale? Which I think ties into the next point, and it is that no one should stand out. Everyone should be dressing in a way that looks similar to everyone else. In Sweden, we have this concept called Jantelagen, which I think is why people kind of include dressing in this as well, but essentially it's a social concept that means like everyone should be the same. No one is worth more than anyone else. Everyone is the same level at all times and don't think you are more than anyone else. Which if you're American or if you're like from another culture, you might be like, what is that? But it's a real concept in Sweden, let's just put it like that. So essentially it goes apparently, or in my experience, it goes for clothing as well. So, if you wear an outfit that sticks out, people might be like,
why are you wearing that? Shouldn't you be wearing black? Like, what is this color in winter? Why are you wearing pink?
And honestly, I think it's kind of boring. No? Why does everyone have to be dressed in the same exact way? Like, black is not the only color. Is black even a color if we think about it? I don't think so. So what I'm saying, right, is if you live in Scandinavia, it's not mandatory to wear black. You can actually wear outfits that stand out from other outfits. It is totally fine. We don't all have to wear a floor-length black coat with our Adidas Sambas, and we don't actually have to wear sneakers at all occasions. It is fine actually to wear a heeled boot once in a while, believe it or not, even in Scandinavia. Everything is so casual in Scandinavia as well, by the way. If you've been here and if you're going out for like a dinner or a drink or like going to the club or whatever you want to do, like you will most likely see sneakers. I mean, essentially, when in doubt, dress down, or when in doubt, wear black. If you want to blend in Scandinavia, just go with those concepts and you will be golden. And building on to that point is also the cool girl aesthetic. The cool girl aesthetic in Scandinavia is everything. The girlie, like I just said, she wears a floor-length black coat. She wears Adidas Samba. She is out drinking beers with her guy friends like several days a week, but she is still a size 0. And she has effortlessly curled hair. Her makeup is perfect, even though she has not touched it up in days. She is the Scandi cool girl. But honestly, like, why do we have to be cool? Can't we all just dress in our cashmere turtlenecks and be so comfortable, you know? I'm just not cool enough to be Scandinavian. Maybe that's the key takeaway. But basically, even though the cool girl aesthetic of Scandinavia is like seen as the pinnacle, the elite aesthetic, like, just, I mean, you don't have to be that cool and you don't have to buy the exact same Adidas Sambas as everyone else. I think we would have a more interesting people watching experience if we didn't all dress the same. I mean, essentially, my style is seen as very grandma aesthetic in Sweden. I think for me personally, like walking around in my turtlenecks and my riding boots and my blazers, that is seen as too classic. That is seen as very old school. That is not seen as the desired aesthetic in Scandinavia, and I am totally fine with that. I mean, of course, in this entire video, I'm generalizing. I think there are plenty of people with interesting style, and I think there are plenty of people that are buying into the whole like creating your personal style and wanting to look your best all the time and like wearing interesting cuts and patterns and fabrics and, you know, doing the whole style thing versus just buying into whatever you see in Vogue or Harper's Bazaar or on Pinterest or on your favorite influencer at all times, right? Key takeaway: wear whatever you're comfortable in. You don't have to be on trend all the time. Think about what you have in your wardrobe. Think about what items in your wardrobe makes you feel your best. Buy into that, wear those things, style it in many different ways, like the trend we are seeing now on TikTok, for example, like wearing your garment versus styling your garments. If you have key staples in your wardrobe that you wear time and time again, you can style them in many different ways. You don't just have to buy single pieces that you know combines into an outfit that you see on Instagram, like that long black coat with the Adidas Sambas, for example. Like, just think about what you already have. Don't be that trend sensitive. The trend that you're buying into and spending all that time and actual money on, like, what are you gonna do when it's not trendy? And that is also one of those things in Scandinavia. If you go into a thrift shop or like a secondhand or a vintage shop, essentially you will see so much stuff. Like the secondhand shops, they're poppin'. There are so many people actually that have started shopping secondhand, which I think is a great thing in Scandinavia. But honestly, there are so many fast fashion garments. Like, if something was on trend last season, you will likely find it in the thrift shop because that girlie who wore it last season, she has moved on to the next trend. So it just keeps the fashion cycle going, and I think it's slightly scary, but you know, it's fine. We can do better as Scandinavia, please. So, if I could summarize this entire video in a little PSA for the Scandi girlies, it is that we should stop focusing on every single trend, and instead we should start focusing on curating our personal style. You don't have to buy into every single trend to be cool. The cool girly aesthetic is overhyped anyway. We don't have to be cool. We can, in fact, dress in a way that we feel is comfortable and that we want to dress like for many, many, many years. It is fine. No one will sue you, I promise. Guys, this video was just a bit of fun. I don't mean to make anyone feel bad about their personal style. Whatever is personal style to you is what it should be to you. And I am literally a girlie sitting on her living room floor talking about personal style. So what I'm saying is, do with this video what you will. I hope this was a little bit of fun. I hope this gave you an indication of the fact that Scandinavian style is not really all it's hyped up to be. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please consider giving the video a thumbs up. If you did enjoy this chat with me, consider subscribing and joining the Siedler family. Thank you once again so much for watching and for bearing with me in being a little bit negative in this video. That is not usually how it goes on this channel, let me just tell you. So thank you so much for spending this time and space with me, and until my next video, stay safe, take care, and I will see you soon. Bye. Bye.